Hi, I'm Tristan. I'm 13 years old. I'm curious, I'm passionate, and I'm sure you are too. Join me on a quest to dig deep and find out new things. Welcome to Youth Voices. Good evening. Welcome to my program. This is your host, Tristan Pang, on Planet FM 104.6. Youth Voices. Good to have your company on a Saturday evening. In today's show, we'll have a passionate young lady, Agnes Wong, with us. I'll also share with you some inspirational quotes and stories. So here we go. Let's explore. Did you notice my first three guests all say Sal Khan has influenced them, and also think that we have to learn from him? Let's explore more about Sal Khan. Sal Khan is the founder of Khan Academy, www.khanacademy.org, which is KHAN, khanacademy.org. This is a free tutoring, mentoring, and testing educational website. So how did Khan Academy start? Well, Sal Khan has a simple mission: a free, world-class education for anyone, anywhere. Naturally, people think he's crazy. The craziest part is not the world-class education part, because plenty of people want that. And it's not even the anyone, anywhere part. It's the free part. Crazy or not, it's an idea that has attracted attention from Downing Street to Washington, D.C. And like a lot of crazy ideas, it started by accident. Sal Khan worked as a financial analyst in 2004 after earning degrees from MIT and an MBA from Harvard. He started remotely tutoring his cousin, Nadia, who was struggling with math. Then the rest of the family heard there was free tutoring, he says, and more relatives started taking part. The demands got too much until a friend suggested he could film the tutorials, post them on YouTube, and let the families view them whenever they choose. YouTube was for cats playing the piano, not serious mathematics, Sal Khan recalls thinking. I got over the idea that it wasn't my idea and decided to give it a shot. Since 2009, Sal Khan has devoted himself full-time to his Khan Academy that offers its contents free to anyone with internet access willing to work through its exercise and pithy videos, the majority narrated by Sal Khan himself. I read Sal Khan's book, The One World Schoolhouse. Sal Khan is really inspiring. The book is inspiring too. It's worth reading. Let's talk! My featured guest today is someone whom I know when I was 5. Agnes Wong was my St. John Epsom branch leader. I was very young at that time, but I knew she's a very kind and caring person. Later, I moved to the Cornwall Park branch, and I didn't see her much, except at some St. John parades and competitions and events. Even though I didn't see her much, I always see or hear her news about her community service involvements. Agnes graduated from the University of Auckland in 2014 with a Bachelor of Health Science and Bachelor of Arts, majoring in Sociology. She is now studying a postgrad diploma in Public Health part-time. She is currently working at the Community Programs Development Manager for St. John, New Zealand, developing and delivering on projects that are committed to driving community health outcomes. Agnes is also a member of Auckland Council's Youth Advisory Panel as the Albert Eden Local Board Representative. Agnes loves working with people and wants to make a difference in the world. She has a penchant for travel and has completed a 6-month exchange in the US, studying at the University of California. While there, she interned at the American Diabetes Association in California, where she supported events and advertising campaigns to combat the disease. As you can see from this, Agnes' passion for helping others is not limited in Auckland, but also every part of the world. I'm very pleased to have her as my guest today. Hi, Agnes. Welcome to my show.
Hi, Tristan.
So, when you were still a full-time student at the University of Auckland, whilst everyone was enjoying the endless Auckland sunshine, you spent most of your time working on the project researching Asian youth perspective on health in New Zealand. And you also mentioned that many people describe the current social climate about today's youth as lazy and uninterested. so in the world around him. But you found something totally different. Can you tell us about your interesting experiences with the youth and about your experiences on the youth advisory panel?
Yes, sure. So, I guess when this project was first given to me, I didn't know much. I didn't think much about it. I just thought, okay, sure, it would be interesting. I'm Asian myself. I was born in New Zealand, but my parents are from Hong Kong originally, and it might be interesting researching some other young people that perhaps have similar backgrounds. Young people in society cop a lot of flack about being lazy, up to no good and terrible, and there's lots of negative stereotypes about young people. But what I did find when I was doing my research was that young people just need to be given the opportunity. And there's lots of young people out there who are passionate about lots of different things, and they want to be seen and they want to be heard, but no one's ever been able to give them the opportunity, or they haven't found that it's possible for them to go seek their opportunity for themselves. Actually, the about 16 or so Asian young people I interviewed, they are all very good young people, and they are all very competent and capable, but they just haven't been provided the opportunity, or they haven't seen the opportunity for them to be able to engage and to be part of society. And I guess with the youth advisory panel, I've been on the youth advisory panel for coming up 2 years, and the people that we engage with and the people that we see and what we tell council is pretty much the same message, that young people need to be given an opportunity. And you can't just dictate things that young people should do or any young person should be like, but instead you need to give young people an opportunity to engage with the communities themselves, to be able to have a voice and to be able to share what they believe in.
Yeah, that's awesome. You're doing a marvelous job to the young people. Can you tell us what should be the roles of the young people to the society, and what should our society do to the young people?
I think young people in society should have the ability to stand up for themselves, and they don't really have a role as such, but their role is just to be the best they can be, because everyone brings with them a different perspective and a different background and different environment that they come from, and so everyone brings all their different experiences, and they will pull together to be the best young person that they can be. And I think some adults forget that sometimes, that young people still have their innocence and they still have what they believe in, truth in their hearts. They're not influenced a lot by what's happening outside yet, and they haven't really lived and seen what could potentially happen in the world. So I think adults need to be appreciative of young people's opinions as well. And in regards to what society should do to young people, they should believe in young people. They should believe that they are capable, and that not only they are the future, but they're actually young leaders of today as well, because they are basically contributing towards what would be the future, and there's so much potential in them, and we just need to give them a little bit of support and a little bit of help to just say, here you go, you are great, and you can be a wonderful young leader.
Yeah, so we have to stand up for ourselves and raise our voices.
Yeah.
And now you have been spending quite a lot of time at the Auckland Council and in the community, and you are also connected with quite a lot of politicians. Will you consider being a politician yourself?
Well, lots of people seem to ask that, but at the moment, no, I wouldn't want to be a politician. And I only say this in the lightest sense because I think everyone has a little bit of a politician in them. We all stand up and we all are passionate about certain things and we all believe certain things. And I think because there's so much fame and so much media attention and so much recognition and of politicians, or what we perceive as a politician, people forget that the crux of being political is that you have to have your own belief and you stand up for it. And I think everyone, regardless of how old you are or how young you are, or where you live or what you do and where you've come from, you all can be a little bit of a politician inside yourself, and you can all stand up for what you want, and you can be in a politician without needing all the fame and all the extra attention that our politicians get.
Yeah, I agree. I'm really looking forward to having you as a political party leader, actually. Our country would be great. Tune in next week for the final part of Agnes's interview. Let's quote. Leadership is not about a title or destination. It's about impact, influence, and inspiration. Impact involves getting results. Influence is about spreading the passion you have for your work. By Robin Sharma. My feature guest, Agnes, is truly a great leader. She has all the qualities: impact, influence, and inspiration. We are lucky to have her to lead us. Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember, you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars to change the world. By Harriet Tubman. We have to think big and aim high. Never stop dreaming. Let's laugh. A curious child asked his mother, "Mummy, why are some of your hairs turning grey?" The mother tried to use this occasion to teach her child. "It is because of you, dear. Every bad action of yours will turn one of my hairs grey." The child replied innocently, "Now I know why grandmother has only grey hairs on her head." The class teacher asked students to name an animal that begins with an E. One boy says, "Elephant." Then the teacher asked for an animal that begins with T. The same boy says, "2 elephants." The teacher sends the boy out of the class for bad behavior. After that, she asks for an animal beginning with M. The boy shouts from the other side of the wall, "Maybe an elephant." We thank you, Agnes, for coming to my show today. She will tell us more next week. Don't miss it. It's at 5:20 p.m. on Saturday, Planet FM 104.6. If you want to listen to my other shows, please go to my website, www.questisfun.org.nz/youthvoices. So for today, that's it from me, Tristan Pang. Thank you for listening. I welcome your feedback and your support of the program. Please write to me on Facebook or email me to youthvoicesnz@gmail.com. Don't forget to like Youth Voices with Tristan Pang on Facebook. Enjoy the rest of the holiday and get ready for your term 2 on Monday. Good night, world. Join me again next Saturday at 5:20 p.m. to dig deeper, or listen anytime online at planetaudio.org.nz/youthvoices. Youth Voices.